Jesse Plemons joined the cast just days before his scene was supposed to be shot due to the original actor dropping out. Kirsten Dunst, Jesse's real-life wife, recommended Plemons to the director, which I find very interesting because I thought Jesse Plemons completely stole the whole movie in that one scene. I can tell why they put that scene so primarily as the focal point in the trailer, because that's the reason I went to go watch the movie. Like, why I wanted to watch the movie was because of that scene. I was like, Jesse Plemons is the man. I've only just learnt his name because he was always that face that it was like, oh, that guy. I have no idea what his name is.
Todd from Breaking Bad.
He might even be number 2 behind Miles Teller in my world in terms of greatest actors ever in the history of acting.
Damn.
Because he's just so good in everything, and he always has that sort of niche of sort of like an authority figure, but like you just draw towards him, even if he's playing a bastard like in here. I don't know, I just thought he stole the whole movie. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that bit was definitely, I think, the best bit, despite the fact he's a massive Nepo husband. Got to give it to him. I watched it with my lady friend, and she came out and she said, that Elton John looking fella, who is he? And I was like, it's fucking Jesse Plemons. He's the guy from Breaking Bad. She's like, oh, Fred from Breaking Bad. And I was like, no, Todd from Breaking Bad. I think we both agreed that he very much stole. It was just that bit was so fucking tense. Like, they're all just screaming. I like the fact you don't even know. It's kind of like, I thought this movie's kind of like Apocalypse Now, because you're just sort of going through a war-torn country, seeing all these people, and you don't really know, like, I don't know, who was he fucking fighting for? I don't know. He might not even be a part of the military or whatever. He could have just been acting on his own, killing people. Like, he seemed like a psycho and a racist. I don't know. I didn't see the 2-star flag on his arm or whatever it was. So I didn't know if he was Western Forces or if he was the US, but the fear that he managed to instill in everybody.
Separately, yesterday I was listening to a podcast, and they were like making up a movie in their head, and they were trying to cast it. They were like, oh, you know who will get to play him? Let's get fat Matt Damon to do it. And then I just knew instantly they were talking about Jesse Plemons.
It's just them eyes, isn't it? They've got the same eyes, but obviously Jesse Plemons packing a bit of heat.
He's not really. The only one where I feel like he's got the heat is American Made, and it kind of fits the character. He's just like this copper chasing the kid from 3 Billboards, whatever his name is. That kind of suits it. But no, here he was a big tough soldier, man. He was all good.
He had a bit of heat about him in Killers of the Flower Moon as well. Killers of the Flower Moon, he was packing a little bit of heat there. I don't know what it is about him, how he even has that much like authority, like on screen even. Like, he just doesn't say much. The silence is really awkward when he doesn't say anything. You're like, fat Matt Damon wants to really kill those people. Oh God. Don't even know. He's not even doing anything. He's just standing there. Maybe it's just them eyes. I don't know. I was going to say my main takeaway from this whole movie, I have to say, journos are bad people. I think journos are bad people. I did before, and this movie just cemented that. Yeah, real life probably more so, but this movie just made me think, yeah, these journalists are just fuckers.
Yeah, they're put their career above human connection. What are you gonna do? Some of them are alright.
Yeah, like she's just really like unfeeling, and she's just like, this is what you gotta do, this is the job. And then the fucking annoying kid's like, would you take a picture of me when I die? And she's like, what do you think? Like, Jesus Christ, woman. That's a fucking kid. Jesus. She's just joined up with you, and you said, I'm going to take a picture of your dead body. And she pretty much killed her because she was such a fucking... She really entered the territory of, Saving Private Ryan, that wormy geezer at the end that doesn't help out when that guy's getting stabbed, and you really fucking hate him. Everyone... She entered that realm for me when that happened. I was like, why are you running out in the fucking middle of the hallway trying to get, like, shaky pics of just people shooting in the white... Like, no one was even down the corridor, and she's like running out, like, and it's like, what do you fucking think was going to happen? Yeah, she annoyed me. Journos are bad people.
That was another point. Is like, this is in the future, 20 years. Why are they taking photos and not video? Right now, if someone was like, let me get a photo, you'd be like, you got an iPhone, just film it, you dickhead.
Just stick a GoPro on, for God's sake. Yeah, I didn't get that, because they had like a rival, like media crew or whatever. They had a normal camera, and these guys sitting there like... So you have a phone. We established that at the middle of the movie. You have a phone. Stick it in your vest and crack on.
Yeah, you don't need film. You just need an SD card. There's a war going on. Just film it, mate. Yeah, that's quite a large plot point, to be fair, actually. Nonetheless, it's still enjoyable.
I loved the bit they really nailed that, like the young kid and the grizzled old veteran thing with her when they were like talking about Kirsten Dunst's past, and she's like, "Yeah, I know your Wikipedia past, but fill in the blanks. While she's like swilling around a bit of water with her fucking film. It's like, your phone's right there.
Well, sticking with Jesse Plemons, we've got him and Nick Offerman, who played the president. They weren't announced as part of the project until the first trailer dropped. And Plemons was even asked about it. He denied it earlier in the year. And I like that. That's sticking to it. That's in wrestling terms, that's kayfabe. I like that. It's like when Jason Momoa asked on, I think on like Jimmy Kimmel, it was like, "Are you Aquaman?" And he was like, "I'm not Aquaman." And then he came back the next time and he was already Aquaman, and he was like, "I was lying. They were paying me lots of money to lie to you, and I would do it again."
That's like when Andrew Garfield did that as well, when they asked him if he was coming back to be Spider-Man, because they got a leaked photo of him on set, point blank. It's like one of these fucking journalists in this movie, kind of a point blank. He's in the suit. He's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, it's all Photoshop." Then they come back to him and they were like, "Damn, you're a really good liar."
Actors, you can't trust them, man.
You can't trust them, and you can't trust journalists. Am I right?